Are you an idiot like me? Are you sure? Well, if you are like me, then you finished the Derek Jeter storylines and you started thinking to yourself, where is my Andy Pettitte card? Where is my Mo Rivera card? Where is my Jorge Posada card? Well, turns out there are core 4 storylines. On this story track, there are break-off storylines, one for each of the other core 4 players besides Derek Jeter. You've got Andy Pettitte's storyline here to get this nice 85 overall Andy Pettitte card. You got the Mariano Rivera storyline right here to get this wonderful 84 overall Mariano Rivera card. And last but not least, you got this lovely Jorge Posada storyline to get this wonderful 84 overall Jorge Posada card. Now, I've already done these storylines because, let's be honest, these cards are actually pretty good once you give them the Derek Jeter Subway Series boost. But we're going to go back through these today so you have a chance to watch them as well.
Core 4, myself, Jorge Posada, Mariano Rivera, and Andy Pettitte.
Back with the pitch and gets strikeout number 1.
Now, we got the nickname of the Core 4 after we won in 2009 because we were the only 4 that had won championships prior to.
When they first saw his name, is it Andy Pettitte? And everyone knows his name now, and everyone knows how well he can pitch. That time he did get him.
Andy Pettitte is probably one of the nicest human beings you'll ever meet. I consider him a brother. He's someone I've played with since I was 18 years old. He's a big game pitcher. He always seemed to step up when our team needed it the most.
What a start he is at, striking out the first 2 batters.
He seemed to be the guy that after we would lose a big game, he's the guy's pitching the next day.
Now Jones back to Pettitte. You want more poise? 1-4-3. Inning over, and the Yankees hold on to the lead.
You had the utmost confidence in him every time he stepped on the mound. You knew the moment wasn't going to overwhelm him.
Got McGuire.
We were all very comfortable with him on the mound in big games.
Alright, so each one of these little side quests has a little video package for the person they're highlighting and then 2 moments. So for Andy Pettitte here, we just got to pitch 3 innings and not give up a run. Alright, Pettitte versus Griffey here, 2 down, 0-2 count. Let's see if we can get Griffey swinging here. Yes, sir. Alright, we got Troy Sideburns coming up here, the right fielder. You know, SDS has kind of filled the rosters with generic names. So there's Sean Burns right there. I'm really hoping that these storylines are the first step to getting full historic rosters in the game. Kind of like NBA 2K has with the My Eras mode. And who can forget Seattle Mariners legend Owen Stanley and his wonderful bushy goatee. It's the last out we got to get. There's a ground ball to second base. Fielded cleanly, and we are moving on. All right, here we go. American League leader in innings pitched, I believe, is what they're talking about here. Going to pitch 2 innings without giving up a run with Andy Pettitte here to wrap up his storyline. Oh, there's a ground ball. Jeter to second and to first. There's the double play. We're out of the first inning. All right, Blue Jays legend Mikey Smart, Canadian baseball legend, up at the plate here. It looks like Sean Green is actually up next. Actual real player, but hopefully we don't get to him. 0-2 count here. Payoff pitch for Andy Pettitte. Curveball, we left it hanging a little bit, and we'll try and get him with the high Chad. How about it? Oh, Mikey Smart made it tough on me, but there's strike 3, and we are done with the Andy Pettitte storyline. We are moving on to Mariano Rivera.
Big night here in New York. Mariano Rivera.
Mariano was just always calm.
The young right-hander Mariano Rivera making his major league debut.
And Rivera has entered the big leagues.
Didn't make a difference if it was spring training game, Game 7 of the World Series.
Rivera is set, swung on and popped up off third. Ball game over.
He had the same demeanor. Looked like nothing bothered him. You knew what he was going to throw. He wasn't trying to trick you. He wasn't trying to fool you.
He broke 3 bats in that trip to the plate.
And he's a big reason why we were able to win all those championships.
These fans are the best of the world. I thank God for them because, I mean, these fans are number one. I love you guys. Thank you very much.
Just imagine the inner Sandman is playing over the speakers right now. Alright, we're coming in trying to get the save here. Look, as a Red Sox fan, this whole storyline has been painful for me to do, honestly. But even I have to admit, Rivera's the GOAT, man. Mo Rivera is just the GOAT. And really just one of my favorite cards to get every year in DD. Ah, here comes Jim Thome of the Chicago White Sox. Nice shout, Jim Thome. I always think of him on Cleveland. But here he comes. We're looking to set him down. Throwing nothing but cutters in true Mariano Rivera fashion. One strike away from setting him down and moving on. Okay, he'll ground out here. Love to see it. We're moving on. Exit light. Okay, we're getting one more save with Mariano Rivera. This is looking back at the World Series victory against the Atlanta Braves. We got to get the last out here in the 8th, and then headed to the 9th inning, looking to close this one out and win a World Series for the Yankees. There we go. Ground ball to third. That's going to get us out of the jam. We're headed to the 9th, 3 outs away from a World Series victory. All right, 2 outs, and here comes legendary Atlanta Braves catcher Lester Sherman. We do have a runner on first. Gave up a base hit to start the inning. But just one strike away now from closing this thing out and finishing up this Mariano Rivera storyline. We're going to get there. He's going to flip it to Jeter, and there's the out at second. We are the champions. Moving on to Jorge Posada now.
High drive, deep to right. Pops it up.
Oh, what a catch! Jorge Posada dropped his glove and he made a catch barehanded.
Jorge Posada was my closest teammate. I was with him every single day for the 17 years we played together in New York. Came up in the minor leagues together.
Posada with his first home run.
My oldest daughter and him share a birthday. Him and his wife are godparents to my oldest. Jorge's closest teammate that I've had. You play with teammates like Andy Pettitte, Jorge Posada, Mariano Rivera for so long. It's like you already know what each other are thinking. You know, you don't even have to say certain things because you didn't have to worry about those guys being prepared.
Posada swings away and hits it deep to left.
You didn't have to worry about them being overwhelmed by any situation. You didn't have to worry about what their #1 priority was. You didn't have to convince them that it was important.
Posada hangs on.
I mean, these are guys that, you know, be brothers for life.
All right, last stop on the core 4 storylines. We got to get 4 total bases and an RBI with Jorge right here. Hopefully they got us, you know, with some juiced bases right here. Okay, we got a runner on third. Let's go ahead and make this happen. 2-0 pitch here. Looking for something to drive. Oh, that'll do it. That'll get us our 4 total bases and 2 RBIs. And we're moving on. A very, very sweet switch hitting swing for Jorge. All right, last moment. We need an extra base hit and 2 hits, including an extra base hit for old Posada here. Let's get it done. That's a good swing right there. Gonna go foul. That's another good swing. That'll be our extra base hit. Hello. So we just need one more hit here. Now in the bottom of the 3rd, going up against Brock Kimball, Mariners legend. Oh, yeah. That'll do. So, 3 at-bats, 3 home runs for Jorge Posada. I told you he had a sweet swing. That's going to wrap up the storylines here. Let's take a look at the rewards that you get. So now that we have finally wrapped up the entire Derek Jeter storyline, we can see every reward that we've gotten. First of all, the captain is Derek Jeter, of course. He's giving the Tier 3 boost right now 15 contact on both sides, 15 clutch, and 10 pitching clutch as well, because we do get a couple of pitchers. We're going to take a look at these cards with their boosts. Obviously, there's more room to add more players in the storylines as they come out with the second half. I imagine we'll get a Bernie Williams in the second half. Anyways, here's our team build where we had both storyline captains in. So Derek Jeter right here, you can see his stats in the middle boosted. 113, 125 contact, really, really good. Up to 98 clutch as well. You also get the switch hitting Chili Davis card that is objectively good, but I just cannot hit with him. 97, 96 contact, 71, 73 power, 108 clutch. Paul O'Neill over here, one of the better swings in the game. 118, 97 contact, 118 clutch. Jorge Posada can play catcher or first base. 91, 115 contact, 87, 62 power, 83 clutch. Switch hitting, probably my favorite card from the Subway Series. And then going down and looking at the pitchers, you also get Greg Maddux here from that World Series against the Braves. He's rocking 68 hits per nine, which is not very good. 102 walks per nine is good. You can pretty much put the ball wherever you want. And then you've got Andy Pettitte right here. 70 hits per nine, 82 strikeouts per nine, 88 walks per nine, 93 pitch and clutch. Honestly, a pretty good card. And then Mo Rivera with his boost is going to get 102 hits per nine, 74 Ks per nine, 80 walks per nine, 119 pitch and clutch. One of the better relievers in the game if you've got him fully boosted right now. At least I feel that way. So anyway, hey, I appreciate y'all coming along with me on this journey of storylines. Make sure you check out the next video where we take this team build with both captains from the storylines and we go into ranked. I hope to see you there. I appreciate you. We'll see you next time. Peace.